I was taking a look through the Creo Parametric interface trying to figure out what commands I haven't covered yet, and then I saw the old ribbon surface command underneath the datum overflow. And just a little bit about this. I became a Creo Parametric, or back then Pro Engineer instructor back in 2001, and this is one of the features that was added in Pro Engineer 2001. And I'll be honest, I have almost never used it, but now thinking about it, there are certain uses for it. Here's the idea behind the ribbon surface. So I've got this model open, and there are a couple surfaces that are patched together here. If I go to the Analysis tab, then I can click Inspect Geometry and then go to Reflection. And this is a nice little tool for trying to take a look at surfaces and seeing how light would reflect off of them. And it's a very good tool for trying to determine if you have tangency or nice continuity between adjoining surfaces. If I rotate the model, you can see how light is reflecting off of here. In the Reflection Analysis dialog box, you can control the number of lights and the spacing and the width. And as I showed in an earlier video, we can create this as a saved analysis. And I'll take the default name and then click OK. Let's go to the Saved Analysis dialog box. If I don't want to see it, I will click on the eyeball to make it not appear. And so let's say that I want to adjust these surfaces so that we have a better connection between them. That's the idea behind the ribbon surface. Let's invoke the command by going to the datum overflow, and I will choose ribbon. And you'll notice that this is a command that hasn't even been updated since Creo Parametric and into the Wildfire interface. It's still using the old model dialog boxes from Pro Engineer 2001 and earlier. And first off, let me make sure I have a bunch of curves visible in here. Let me show this layer and click close. I'm going to change from shading with edges to no hidden lines. And the way that you create this ribbon surface is you're going to start off by selecting the base curve, which is the curve in between the surfaces. And then we'll click Done Curves. Now for the reference curves, these are going to be the side curves, and I'm holding down the Control key to select all these curves over here. And you'll notice I'm not selecting the surfaces, I'm constructing this out of a bunch of curves. And then we'll click Done Curves, and there's an optional width. Let's double click on that, and right now it's suggesting a width of 0.1715. Let's make that bigger. I want it big enough for you to see. Let's choose a value of like 0.5. And so everything has been defined. It's telling me that in the message area. You'll notice that this feature doesn't have an automatic preview. You would have to click preview if you want to see what it looks like. But that is good, so let us click the OK button. And we have the ribbon surface created in the model. Now I'm going to drag this up above the two surfaces before it. And now let's edit definition of the adjoining surfaces. And here we have our control for the boundary condition. I'm going to right click on this and change it from free to tangent. And then select this surface over here. Let's hit the check mark. And let's do the same thing for the other surface. Click Edit Definition from the mini toolbar. Right click over the boundary condition and change it to tangent, and we will select the ribbon surface. And so it's sort of like an intermediate surface between these two surfaces. So let's hit the OK button again. I will change from no hidden line to shading with edges. And let's go back to the Analysis tab and Saved Analysis and turn on the display of the reflections. And now you can see that we have much better continuity between the two surfaces because they're tangent to that intermediate surface. Now honestly, myself, a lot of times I do this manually when I'm doing surfacing. I will use the offset command to offset some edges and then create a boundary blend between them, but the ribbon surface pretty much does that as well, so maybe I will actually start using that more often. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more information, please visit www.creowindchill.com. If you learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this video, please click the subscribe button to be informed when new videos are uploaded. Thank you very much.